Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Tales of Arise, and we've got an optional fight here of a extremely tough enemy, supposedly.
If I were you.
Damn, that weak, huh?
Okay, let's see how bad this is going to be. Is this the sort of thing that we're supposed to come back for later? Level 43?
We don't have much
Oh, I don't think there's any way we're going to do this right now.
choice. How's this? Here I come! See ya! You're finished! Talent sword! Dig deep, brothers! Rising wyvern! How's this? See ya! Talent sword! Touch cannon! Slash! You're mine! It's over! Try harder!
Here I go.
Coming!
You're
Talent
mine.
sword! Rising wyvern!
It's over.
Oh, dude, we're not even touching it.
You're mine.
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern!
Take it. It's over.
Slash! Rising wyvern!
Yep, overdid it.
Take it. I'm only getting started.
Okay, you can change which character will fight in combat as well as who you wish to control. Their position determines what to press to trigger their boost attack. Press L1 or R1. Oh, have we been getting those boost attacks that we should be using? I didn't look in the bottom left-hand corner. We might have. L1 or R1 during combat to change who you control. That's not... Is that actually true? I'm pushing L1 and R1 and it's not changing who I control.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Oh, she's bringing me back.
There. One pathetic.
Stay away from my friend!
Okay. Our sweet 2 damage.
Take this! No escape! Rising wyvern! Here I come! Mirage! Slash! Swallow blade! Is this it?
You couldn't even see the change on his freaking meter there. Okay, recovering from a party defeat. When the party wipes out in a normal fight and loses, it costs CP to recover in that same area. While you'll still return to the same area even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreating to accrue CP can still be wise. Fair enough.
Not done yet!
Okay, so if he's a level 43 and we're a level 1, I believe still, is that actually what we are? Are we a level 1? Where can I see that? Where's my level? I don't actually know. Equipment? Maybe it's the number to the left of their name? Maybe we're a level 6. Not sure. I don't see anything else that's telling us a level, but I might just be blind. That's something I'm known for. Not seeing the obvious right in front of me. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's that number for now until we find out otherwise. But with our CP being half, let's just go back, camp, and we're gonna move forward.
That's one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Clearly not. We'll have to do that later. So I'm just gonna hit up that camp spot. I could just reload, but we'll camp. Why not? I think we missed this before.
My body seems to be doing okay. Well, guess I'm off to bed.
Alright, so I expected to get my
I
face
think we've
kicked
rested
in,
long enough.
and it
Let's
did.
keep moving.
We'll come back to that later. I might want to take note of that so I don't forget it's here. Because when we're at the level, so it was a level 43. Let me put this in my notes. So level 43 Zoigl in whatever this area is called, which I don't remember. Area map is square. So Calaglia. The Sandinus Ravine. There might be like a super easy way for us to find this guy again later, but I'm just gonna put this in my notes just in case, because I'm trying to do a pretty thorough playthrough here. If not a 100%, like, close to it, right? So.
Right, here goes! Don't go charging off like that!
You're mine.
Talon, Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
Slash!
Here I go.
You're finished!
You're mine.
I'll run you through! See
Here
ya!
I come!
There,
Talon
go.
Storm!
You're mine.
Swallow blade!
Not half bad!
Could you try to be less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it. Talon Storm! Mirage! That was almost too easy.
Okay, that stuff didn't spawn back in. Let's do this fight again just for the experience, and then we'll move on.
Out of our way.
Here I come! Swallow
Here, let
blade!
me help. First
I owe
aid.
you one!
Had it coming!
Here I
Talon
go.
Storm!
You're mine.
Rising Wyvern!
See ya! Talon! One
Swallow
final
blade.
push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
Done!
I'm on it!
Mega ray.
Swallow blade!
See ya! Talon Storm! Tusk Cannon!
Here I come!
Sight.
Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started.
Mirage!
That's not going to plan. Talon Storm!
Here's a healing arc.
Tusk Cannon!
First aid.
I owe you one!
Okay. Took some heavy
Our work
hits
is
there.
done here. Let's move.
Spherical
I'm right
shell,
behind you,
hard
Shion.
bone.
Get lost.
It's over!
God, that one is quick.
Mega ray.
Talon Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Get out of there, get out of there.
Here's a
See
healing
ya.
arc.
Here I come!
First aid.
Slash! Swallow blade!
I'll run you through!
Swallow blade!
Had it coming! Talon Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega ray.
Gosh, that one takes way too long. I can't actually do the rising in a good combo with those fast guys because it takes too long
me
to
know if
recover
you're
from it, but I'll just have to get used to that timing. A parallax stone. It looks like we got 3 that time. Ulzbek.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzbek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Dahnans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
Lucky for us.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, eh? Sure, yeah, that's right. Interesting. I didn't expect it to be the one and only Iron Mask of all people. Wow. Anyway, there's a lot I need to probably fill you in on. Is there anything you want to know? Tell me about this place. This is Ulzbek. It's a Dahna enclave, like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moskul, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? And how about the situation? Our friends have made it back from the old Zion mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Is there anything else? Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for armored soldiers and Zoigles when you go out, okay? These chickens had just laid their eggs, and those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either, and they leave just like they did in Moscow. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? They sure did. What's going on here? You okay there, buddy? Bro, what happened to you? Male Crimson Crows member. Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use. I can't take on those bright eyes. Guy's just scared. So I've been thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. You? With them? But what can you do? Your body is so weak. I can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids. To give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, but... Come on, quit standing around talking. We've got water to carry. But you saw all those Crimson Crows members. They were hurt. Those Bright Eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the Bright Eyes can't afford to just kill their workers, but maybe they changed their mind?
Should this really be here?
I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture. Not that there's anything left to make things with. I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get any worse. It sends chills down my spine thinking about what might happen if they manage to make the Renans any angrier. Oh, that guy's making that noise. I was like, what is that? Okay, it looks like we've got an inn here. Be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Thanks for the warning, my friend. Alright, let's check out this side first, since there's no the requirements on the other side. Are you telling me I shouldn't get involved with Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I am, but when I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks and ain't nothing's changed. Nothing. If them Bright Eyes find out we've got a Crimson Crow hiding among us, you can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay in Ulzbek. She's right, they'll kill us all. Each and every one of us. You know how they operate. Exactly, I'll give it a second thought before you do something we'll all regret. As much as I hate to admit it, they're both right. I hate the Renans as much as everyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for them Crimson Crows, and it ain't going to be pretty. Just give it up. It's hopeless against the Renans. All this dark talk just makes today's work that much harder to get through than it already is. Now I'm out on patrol on Zephyr's orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with Bright Eyes. If any of us sense even a whiff of trouble, all we have to do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately. So when this mask comes off, if I've got those bright eyes, then that means that I'm a Dahna as well, right? Oh, that would have been a great opportunity to drop into some loot. So many people to talk to. Sounds like there's a bit of a ruckus close by. Did something happen? I don't know what's going on around here, long as that don't make my life any harder though. I don't give a hoot. It's been a long and hard enough struggle making it to this age as it is. My creaky old body can't take much more. After working with my hands all my life, I can't hardly see nothing with these old eyes anymore. Okay, anything to pick up? I've lived in Calaglia all my life, so I like to think I can take a little heat, but this is really pushing it. That's why I've got to stay hydrated. Can't afford to collapse from heat stroke while looking out for renins. What's that guy doing? That's a wall, my friend. Seems like there was a big commotion earlier, so I decided to hide in here and wait. You think it's finally safe for me to come out? Okay, now seeing a lot of loot here. Where's my loot? He says as he finds the box, finally. Scrap meat. Okay.
What's this thing?
We've got to stay vigilant for signs of armored soldiers. We can't have a repeat of what happened in the old Xeon mine. The road over there leads to the Iglia Wastes. You won't find any renins since it's all just ruins and abandoned villages, but it's crawling with stray zoigles, so be careful if you go there. Fair enough. Wastelands ahead are inhabited by nothing but zoigles for miles. If you don't have business out there, I'd stay far away. Okay, so he's blocking me from that path right now. These injuries should heal eventually. And when they do, I'm getting sent back to Moscow. I doubt I'm going to make it out there alive this time. I'm short on both supplies and manpower over here. Guess I've got no choice but to ask the Crimson Crows for help again. Okay, so let's see. This is where we came in, right? Yep. So now we need to go up this side. I'm glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These are rations we managed to swipe back from the Bright Eyes. You're welcome to have some, just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile. Okay. That was the healer girl, right? Yeah.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Rude, how dare you? I thought I looked good.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
I look like a swashbuckling pirate now.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Dahna outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more.
Okay, we don't gotta be rude about it,
At no point
girl.
did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
The Ocean Blue Battle Garb. Ocean blue clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that the Crimson Crows collected. Zephyr left your party. Okay. Did that come with a boost to our defense? Sure did. Nice. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renin lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust them. I'm right here. Nate's still talking to the others. You'll find him outside. You should go say hi to him. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you've got any questions, lay them out and I'll see what I can tell you. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we'd like to drive out the Renins, but as I'm sure you know, they've got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner, as Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. Anything else you want to ask? How do the Renins fight? The Bright Eyes wear these huge armored suits and fight using astral arts and sicking their zoigles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on. So, we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of the terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone, one-on-one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. What are you guys doing in Ulzbek? Ulzbek is one of the enclaves where Dahna slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. Anything else? Tell me about the Renins? The big planet in the sky is their homeworld. Reyna. Okay, so now we have a name for it. I thought it was that other name. While the smaller object is, Lenegis, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. Okay, so they have their homeworld, Rena. Lenegis is basically their moon, where the Bright Eyes come from. So, cool. They have their homeworld, then they have a station on the moon, and then they send the Bright Eyes from the moon. Oh, and about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us embeddeds, since we're all embedded with a spirit core as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Renins in charge, the Lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. Anything else you want to ask? Zoigles? They're the monsters you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We call those strays. So they're not local, they are brought in. Okay. Astral arts? It's what the Bright Eyes refer to the powers that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. Dahnans can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renins as much of a pain to deal with as their Zoigle pets. Cool, we're good. Alright, well if you think of something you need to ask, just let me know. The other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know what I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. What was that? Is that another one of those owls? That takes care of that, and I guess that leaves this right here. I have to hurry and treat it before it gets bad. Where are you? Where are you? You sound like a human making a owl sound, and not much like an owl. Just gonna point that out. Now we have rabbit ears.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
This position's good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In a worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr's thought this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. Why don't you walk over and see what he needs first?
Hey.
Nath sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a bright eye's with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge, but we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock, hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around properly, openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs to rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Zion mine. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renans snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge.
Got it.
You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to, as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Okay, supply procurement. Subquests. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. Love that. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records. Okay.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Okay. Like water and oil.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
Both of us stand
know.
out so much.
I was
It's like
just
ridiculous.
thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Dahnans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Okay. She She seems pretty damn serious, huh? Okay, so we need to go back out this way. So how do we... Where do we see our list of quests? Okay, looks like it's going to be on this menu. Main quest, battle preparations, and priority subquest, supply procurement. Okay. Alright. So that's how we'll see where we need to go. Gotcha.
Let's dispose of the trash. Take it. You're mine.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here, let me help.
Slash!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take it. It's over.
Swallow Blade! Take this! You're finished! Mirage!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! You're finished!
Here's a healing art.
Rising Wyvern!
First aid. One
Slash!
more.
Take this!
Mega Ray.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Help this. Mega Ray.
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting
Mirage!
started.
Slash!
There,
Take this!
go. I'm only getting started.
Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Okay, we don't have Zephyr with us
Looks
anymore,
like it could be
so...
worth something.
Hell yeah. I was hoping we'd be able to just jump down there. Okay, I haven't saved in a while, so I'm gonna give it a quick save right now. Oh, no.
What?
There's only one of them left.
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Oh, the one against the wall is dead too?
Soldiers, that's how.
Shit.
Are you Iron Mask?
Okay, not dead.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Oh, they
Hang
managed
on.
to hide it, huh?
Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
Good voice delivery.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
A cooking pot, of all things.
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going.
We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Okay, back to Ulzbek.
Right, here goes! I'm not done!
And again! Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Damn it!
Mirage!
Magna Ray!
Slash!
I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern!
Magna
Mirage! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray!
Mirage! Ah!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Here I go. It's over.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Magna Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Here, let me help.
Strike!
I can...
Here I
Rising
go.
Wyvern!
It's over.
I was
We did it!
overconfident.
Stay away from my
Ooh,
friend!
sorry, girl.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Swallow Blade! Take this! You're finished! Try harder! Swallow Blade! Slash! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're my... Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! I'm not done! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Okay, we got him.
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Rude. He was worried about you, girl. How many CP points?
Right, here goes!
You're mine.
Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
First aid!
Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Take this!
Take it. You're
Rising
mine.
Wyvern! Mirage! Take this! It's over!
It's over.
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go.
Mirage!
You're mine.
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take it. You're
Ooh, nice.
mine.
Knocked him out of it.
Rising
Ooh,
Wyvern!
this is gonna be bad.
Here I
Ah.
go. It's over.
Slash! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
There. One more.
Mirage!
I need to be stronger.
Okay. Collected all of our resources again, so let's go turn this in. Damn, so nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh, no. Oh, no, that's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and I don't like that. You should tell her the truth, man. Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. God, what a harsh world that this girl has to, like, that she knows that look. You know? Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. This isn't right. Poor kids shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nath and then get ready to fight. Okay. Got some gold. Ooh. Emblem obtained. Iron Mask Rebellious Spark. What's in a name? Question mark. Okay, skill. Counter Edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. Okay. You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing the right on the pad. Okay. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. That is a great feature. Okay. 100, 200. We have 285 currently. Max AG? What is AG? Okay, critical damage, sonic thrust. Oh, AG is our consumable point things. So sonic thrust is a new ability. Ability gauge, is that what AG stands for? Must be. Okay, counter edge. So we just have access to counter edge now. Press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. Stardust, an aerial attack. A hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrust before concluding with a dramatic slash. Okay, this one is a ground attack. A lightning fast thrust forward, followed by a sweep attack. I think I want that. Let's take that. And we have midair evasion. Yeah, I want that. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to use our dodge while we're in the air, which is good because there have been multiple times where I've gotten hit because I was trying to dodge while I was in the air after a triangle ability. So after my aerial, the one that throws us up into the air. Okay. Oh, we need to check out our girl too. Okay, you only have access to one thing, Burning Strike, a beginner fire art that drops 3 fireballs from the skies. Okay, that doesn't cost CP, that's only for cure. Okay, that's water-based, that's fire-based. Evades to the right, then fires 2 water shots that fly from side to side on impact. Increased near-death attack elemental attack. Increases attack and elemental attack strength when near death. I'd rather just not be near death. Let's take Burning Strike. Yeah. Okay, cool. KO prevention sounds good. Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP. Yeah, I like that. It's really expensive. 800 SP? Might have to consider working towards it. What's the next thing I want to work towards? Maybe a wind element, because we don't have any abilities that are element based yet. So let's work towards that. So I'm going to mark that one. That one could be really good too, actually. Increasing our ability gauge just means that we can use more of those things. This one first, though. That one costs 2 AG. That one's only 1. Let's work towards this one first, because this one's going to use up more of our ability gauge. So, increasing our ability gauge would probably be good. Okay. Okay, with that, I think we're going to end this episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the next episode, we will continue on with the story. Sounds like we're going to be going after the big guy soon, so that should be exciting. Going for the castle. See you in the next episode, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters Darren York, Seventh Son, ZTD, and Anur. If you also would like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you.